Welcome to this Tuesday edition of UIC News, your source for commercial-free news from campus to society.
UIC Student Union election holds an open forum.
Students and staff help to move books to the new library.
New environmental buses are providing service for Zhuhai citizens. Good afternoon, I'm Wong.
And I'm Helen Wu. Those are some of the stories we're covering today. First up, UIC Student Union election. Candice reports to us how two cabinets held an open forum to gain support.
I support.
The election of student organization in UIC is proceeding. Students are assembling in a room to attend the open forum of the candidates of the executive committee, Xinyin and Chen. They roll up in divided sides and behave actively on the stage, while audience are listening carefully. After each of them makes a detailed introduction, the leader respectively makes the in-depth statement and answers the question maturely.
The cabinet candidates of Chen and Xinyin are holding the open forum in the F room, therefore verbally giving the description respective political program.
This open forum gives chances to both of us to show ourselves in public. We share our executive programs with the audience. We get a chance to know what the students really want, and we hope they can know us better through this open forum. We will do our best in the future.
Audience also have the chance to raise questions and ask candidates questions about their future work of the political views.
I really enjoy this open forum. It's a good way to build relationships between the candidate and the audience. Both of them are wonderful, and I haven't decided which one I should vote.
At the end, each of them makes the final statement for soliciting votes. I'm Candice from UIC News.
After watching their performance, who do you support? Please remember you can decide the results.
That wasn't the only thing contributing to UIC's development recently. Not long ago, I witnessed a meaningful activity of moving the library. What does meaningful mean? I'll take you to the scene and we'll find out the answer together.
Hundreds of students and staff from the United International College are gathering together to join an activity called Hand to Hand Let's Move the Library. A human chain of about 700 people is formed to move the library collection from its original site to the new one. According to the librarian, the activity serves a special purpose.
We would like to still newcomers to be involved in this kind of work, to experience what a teamwork and spirit is like.
In spite of the transporting of the library staff, another purpose of this event is for students to experience the physical aspect of moving a library, as well as to cooperate with others.
Hello! It's really my pleasure to join this activity because it's our first time to have our new library, and it's so new and interesting for us, and it's also a very amazing activities for us because it's our first time to meet our Year 1 students of PRA to join our first activities together, so it's amazing.
The new library situates at the Block 7 of the Student Hostel and Cultural Village. It is believed that it can provide a better learning environment for students. I'm Wong, UIC News.
If you are going to travel to Europe, you'd better change your plan. Flight disruptions due to the heavy snow in Europe continue for the fourth day. Thousands of Hong Kong returning residents have no choice but to wait in the department lounge. The airlines have promised to refund tickets and arrange flights for passengers as soon as possible.
Another piece of news in the transportation field. If you've been in Zhuhai until 2015, you can witness the whole process of a revolution in transportation. Candice shows us how this environmental bus offers benefits.
These new environmental buses are providing service for Zhuhai citizens. The design of chair arrangement is more comfortable and much room left. Yintong Company launched 20 new buses, and 8 of them service on Route 20. Each one costs 1.6 million. The bus fare remains the same.
The environmental problem is very important. The average public bus is the largest contributor to exhaust emissions in a city. The amount of pollution given off by these buses is huge. Petrol has become a very limited commodity and should be used sparingly and wisely.
These new buses don't need any petrol. The equipment looks the same as other fuel buses, but it's charged electricity. Every time the new environmental buses come back to the station from one round trip, they need to charge for 20 minutes. Route 20 starts from Yuan to Jida Station. Passenger wants to try these new buses.
The new is very comfortable. It starts up calmly and stably, and it has little noise, but sometimes I have to wait for 10 to 30 minutes.
Up to 2012, these new buses will replace half of fuel buses. All fuel buses will be replaced in 2050.
I'm Gladys, UIC News.
Xiawen reclamation project is a key element of Zhuhai's development. Now it seems that this project has brought a lot of troubles to local residents. Since last August, the coastal waters from Pearland to South Bay Crescent have been reclaimed into land. Many local fishermen complain that it forces them to stop fishing. Even worse, because the wastewater cannot be drained in time, garbage and debris float on the river nearby, and the piles of rubbish throw on the shore.
Now back to our college life. What would you often do during weekends? Kyoto is a good choice. Now Viola takes us to the Kyoto world.
It's 10 o'clock in the morning. Some UIC students choose to spend their weekend in BNU's dojo to practice this Japanese art of archery, Kyudo. Students are in stand uniforms. The atmosphere is solemn. Players stride and position themselves on the shooting spot. They hold the bow, load the arrow, and then aim at the target. Their expressions also change with this series of action. Concentration is the crucial element if you want to hit a mark.
Kyudo is one of the oldest forms of traditional Japanese martial arts. Thinking it is boring because of its slow rhythm, then you made a mistake. As a sport with a long history, Kyudo also contains a lot of philosophic connotation.
The implication in Kyudo is similar to Zen in Buddhism. Every week we come to here to practice and become calmer.
I'm not sure about the deep meaning behind Kyudo. As to me, UIC is a small campus. However, Kyudo can broaden the place where I live and make me feel peaceful. For these UIC students, Kyudo is not only a kind of sport, but also their spiritual sustenance. I'm Viola from UIC News.
So how does your favorite sport affect you? Tell us what you think on our blog. And that's all for today's UIC News. I'm Chris.
And I'm Helen. Goodbye and good luck.